please tell me your name and the position that you're running for.
My name is Mel Welch, and I'm running for District 4 County Commissioner, Osceola County.
All right. This first question was sent in by Danny Sexton, one of our precinct committeemen and the owner of the Kissimmee Flowers. The question is, what is your opinion of the proposed sales tax increase and the effect on small businesses?
I am totally against the penny sales tax. I will be voting against it because I am a small business person, my company, and it will hurt me and it will hurt all the small businesses with an additional tax for them. It's just not. We don't need it with the economy the way it is and with jobs are. We don't need additional taxes.
Okay. Along the same line, as we all know, revenues are down. Property values have been decreasing, and the government is trying to find new ways to create revenue streams. One of the ways that have been talked about is the 5-cent gas tax. What is your opinion of the 5-cent gas tax?
Again, one of the things that frustrates me about it is everybody says that 20 and 30% of the tourists will help pay for those taxes. I live in this town. I pay it every day. And so I'm again against additional taxes for our small businesses. They cannot afford to add another 5-cent tax to their gas, especially like my business. I drive 1,000 miles a week, and add another 5 cents to that will really dive into my income.
Okay. Another way of finding a new revenue stream for the county government has been the proposed fire fees, which were adopted. What is your position on the current county fire fee structure?
The fire fees, number one, were approached in the wrong direction. We told the fire department, or the fire department told us that we have $23.9 million. That was going to be our budget. It has been $23.9 million for the last 3 years. They backed into it rather than going into it and saying, what is a better way of doing this at a lower cost, because we can't go at $23.9 million. The county commissioners need to dictate and tell the fire chief how much money we have and to work the budget around that. So the fire, they did it backwards instead of progressing with working with the fire chief.
Okay. What do you think about public service unions?
Public service unions are, in my opinion, we should not have. The employees work for the taxpayers, not for the unions.
Okay. You don't want to elaborate any more on that?
No. Okay. Well, I can go back to, no, I will not elaborate.
All right. With the state budget looking at a $6 billion deficit, the county looking at a $35 million budget deficit, and the promised federal money for Sunrail not being allocated at this point, do you support the Sunrail project for Osceola County?
The problem with the Sunrail was that, and unfortunately, one who's running in my campaign, who used to be a representative, voted for it. It's an unfunded mandate to the county. I've been working with Jeff Jones for the last 3 or 4 months regarding the Sunrail, because it's going to be in 3-4 years, going to be a $22 million unfunded mandate to the taxpayers. So with Jeff Jones and I, we're working on some way, somehow, to come up with a better road building program to help save building of roads and so forth, so we can take some of the money, because we're going to have to pay for it some way. I don't want more taxes. We can't afford more taxes. Through the road building process, Jeff Jones and I feel that there is some money there, instead of doing the Road X or Road Y, that we can pick up some money there to help defer the cost to the Sunrail.
Okay. The word change, it's been used in the last few election cycle. I mean, pretty much every election cycle, but it was big in 2008. If you believe in change and if elected, what positive changes would you make to the structure of government in Osceola County?
Walking around the neighborhoods and knocking on doors and talking to the residents of Osceola County. What I have found that one of their biggest arguments and what gets them mad is that they feel government has totally disconnected from them. So I am proposing to come up with a true, honest-to-God resident budget advisory board to help us put together and connect with the residents of Osceola County on how the budgets go together, what needs to be spent, and for them, as our bosses, to tell me how we should spend our money.
Okay. Is there any county department that needs to be looked at to save money? And which department, or programs would you look at restructuring or maybe taking a good hard look at in the county?
We need to seriously look at consolidation. What I have found out, talking with the actual employees of the county and the two cities and the school district, they're not opposed to consolidation. It's unfortunately, when you get to on the dais, some of those folks are against the consolidation because for some odd reason, I don't know, for building of empires or something. But I feel that we can look at consolidation. We don't need, we could use one insurance company, and we could use one insurance plan for all the government agencies. We could also use one planning board and one plan and permitting processes and that type of thing. There are savings by consolidation. Right now, for the health department, let's take the health thing for example. The school district is doing their own thing. The county did their own thing, and so forth. And if we would have combined them together, we have almost as many employees as we could put with Walt Disney World and Walt Disney World. My wife works for Walt Disney World, and we have a very decent health policy with them, and the county could do the same thing and all that. The area of that I would look at redoing possibly, not eliminate, but redo, is to get the two cities in the county development divisions to work closer together to help with building new employment foundations, and just trying to work together rather than work against each other. That's the problem we have right now, and we need to look more so at trying to find job building amongst the small businesses rather than trying to go after the big pie all the time.
Okay, for the last question, aside from wanting to serve, in your opinion, why should we vote for you over all of your opponents in this primary?
Of all the people running in District 4, I am the only one that actually has run a business, and I'm the only one that's actually hit a budget. I'm the only one that wants to go out and work with the people who are my bosses. I'm not going in for an ego. I'm not looking for this to be a stepping stone to be to Tallahassee and to go to Washington, D.C., God forbid. I just want to work for the county and to be the sensible choice for the county and my bosses, which are the residents of my county.
Okay. Now that you can use this for your closing remarks, tell them to go to your website. Go ahead.
Again, my name is Mel Welch. I'm running for Osceola County Commissioner, District 4. My website is www.welch.com, and please give me a call at 407-846-3663, and then I will come out and talk to any one of you who wish to talk to me.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.